Hi, this is Casey calling with the group sales department for the Flying Squirrels. Is this Deja speaking for Smith High School?
Yes, I'm the programs manager. How can I help you?
Great, I'm happy I got in contact with you. So I'm calling to ask you about a possible group outing for your students and faculty. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yes, actually.
Oh, that sounds great. So have you ever been to a Flying Squirrels game, and are you familiar with the team at all?
I'm a little familiar with the team. I've definitely gone to a game before. You guys had a event where you brought your dogs, and I brought my family and my dog. It was nice to see everything and see how everything came together. It was a nice family event, honestly.
Great, that's actually one of my favorite nights, Bark in the Park. We definitely have a lot of fun there. With your students and faculty, are there some other events you've gone to? What other group outings do you like to do?
So we usually go on field trips with museums. At the end of the year, we usually go to an amusement park just to kind of bring everybody back together after the long school year. We also do a lot of fundraising to help with our sports teams and bring extra money to the booster clubs.
Great, that sounds awesome. So definitely a Flying Squirrels game will be a lot of fun, a great chance to get all your students together and really just enjoy the game, but also we definitely have some great fundraising opportunities for your different organizations within your school. So with these events that you've done, are there any specific things about the events that you really enjoyed or anything that you wish you could improve or do differently?
I like everybody coming together, seeing families come together, and the students come together as a student body. Like I said, I do like the fundraising aspect of things. If we can come together and raise money and bring good causes to things, I love doing things like that.
Great, I'm glad to hear it. We definitely are big on family with the Flying Squirrels. So when you do have these group outings, I know you just mentioned a little bit about this, but is it just your students primarily with faculty, or for specifically a game, would you like to incorporate parents too? How would that look?
So mainly it is student and faculty, but I do allow parents to participate if they would like, and they just volunteer. But it mainly is faculty and students because I just want everybody to become one as a whole.
That's great. So I know we've discussed about getting students out, having fun, bonding, and I know earlier you had mentioned fundraising. Do you think we could talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we definitely have options for that. We have fundraising nights that could definitely accommodate your students and faculty. So we would definitely have an option for you there.
Okay.
So before we discuss more about the fundraising, what time of year are you guys looking for a particular outing like this?
If it was a fundraising aspect, I would like it in the beginning of the year. That way I could raise money for the sports teams and our end of the year shindig. But it's kind of depends on whenever you guys have stuff available. I do like just having everybody come together.
Great, I'm glad to hear it. So we actually do have some options for you in the beginning of the school year. We could do a back to school night in September, right when you guys are getting back to school, or we could also do a game at the end of August, right before you guys go to school, if we could organize that. Do either of those sound like good options for you?
They sound amazing, actually.
Great, I'm glad to hear it. Another question, who would pay for this event? I know you said that you had different booster clubs and different forms of fundraising for your groups, but would students be pitching in, or how would that work?
So usually the booster clubs and all the organizations come together to raise or get the money for the students, and the students just bring extra money to accommodate with whatever else wasn't covered.
Okay, great. So I'm guessing we don't want to spend anything too crazy for since you guys are within a budget. Would around under 15 sound good?
Yep.
Okay, great. So how would you market this event? Would it be through email, flyer, announcement? How would that go? And just before you answer, we have a lot of different options for that. We could help you with a flyer. We could have someone come out and speak. So we have a lot of accommodations for that if you're interested.
So we do have an early in the morning announcement that the students actually do. So I would broadcast it through our morning show. Also send out emails and have the Boosters Club also promote it. With however I think they go through mail.
Great. It sounds like you guys have a lot of options there. So I would like to go ahead and tell you about some offers that we could do for you guys. So we could do a fundraising night either late August or early September. And how that would work is that we would give you an allotted amount of tickets, and it would be up to you guys to sell them to your students and faculty and whoever would be in attendance. And how the fundraising aspect of that would work is a week before the game, you guys would come back and tell us how much you had sold. And for each ticket sold, you will get $4 back of that $10 ticket. So how does that sound?
Sounds great.
Great, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, we really think that you guys could really profit off of this and hopefully be able to contribute to your different organizations and clubs. So final question, what is your decision-making process? Do you have like a committee or a boss or someone that would be a part of this?
Actually, it's just to me. So whenever you're ready, I'm free to meet.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that we got in contact with you first to really get this moving along. So do you think that we can meet within the next 2 weeks? I can make myself available for whenever is a good time for you.
That sounds amazing. My schedule is free for the next 2 weeks, so just feel free. You can email me a confirmation, and I'll get back with you.
That's perfect. I'll be sending you a confirmation within the next day that'll list the things that we've talked about and give some further details along with the fundraising package so you can look it over, and hopefully we'll be able to meet soon. It was great talking with you, Deja.
Thank you so much.
Great.